think first of all, it's a tool in the toolkit. It's not a replacement for a human being or for human interactions. There's definitely risks associated with World Wide Web, ChatGBT, and so on and so forth, but there's a lot of useful content that you can derive from there. AI is great for search. It's great for putting together a report and having 3 or 4 summaries that you can then pass on to your management team, or it could be initiating coverage piece. It could help with sentiment analysis. What were the keywords you said this quarter compared to the last 3 or 4 quarters? Did your sentiment improve? Did it go down? How was the tone of your call? So AI is here to stay. It's a hot topic. I think from a Wall Street perspective, they're also looking at it from an investment thesis. Which companies, which sectors are going to be the winners in AI? And if you're not doing anything with generative AI or have an AI type strategy, you'll need to have one. And it's even being thought about and talked about at the board level. So early days, it's very exciting, it's here to stay, so it's a very long tail for us in the community. I've done it for socially, for fun, not for work. It's fun, it's exciting, it's interesting, but like AI in any environment continues to be honed, right? It's only as good as the data that you have. And so the more you use it, the more you continue to search, the more you continue to ask it questions, it gets smarter and smarter. And so I think the future won't be a public AI type environment because of all the risk associated with having public sensitive data information out there. I think it'll be contained within 4 walls, within a corporate environment where there's privacy, less risk, more security, etc. So that'll be great for IROs to be able to use like a ChatGBT tool within their toolkit in their work environment to try to help with their earnings script process or their Q&A or pull content for a presentation deck or the IR website and have a fun little ChatGBT bot that shows up if a new investor is interested in finding some piece of information about your company. So I think it continues to be an uncertain macro environment. Everyone's not sure where interest rates are going. Have they stabilized? Home improvement trends continue to be challenging. Refinancing, employment trends continue to be unknown. So it's an uncertain macro environment. So I think as the takeaway, we as IROs need to continue to be prepared for a potential recession that the economist said is an 80% probability that could happen in the next 12 to 18 months. I've heard that from other bankers as well as economists as well. So we need to be prepared in case we do go into a recession, even if it is mild. So what does that mean? That means having a strategy in place, having a crisis communication plan in place, or the need to refresh it. Having your targeting list might need to be updated or refreshed. And more importantly, continue to elevate the importance of investor relations and be a strategic advisor within the organization. And as part of that, continue to deepen relationships with the sell side, the buy side, corporate access, and all the other stakeholders.